Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So let's get in today, guys. We're going to be playing solo blocks leveling. Now if you don't know what solo blocks leveling is, it's a game based off solo leveling. A manhwa normally was I forgot what it's called before it was made into a manhwa. But yeah, it's based off of that manhwa. And I believe it's the best manhwa ever made. You know what I'm saying? It's the best so far from what I've read. Now, I have read a ton because I had a period of where I was just so bored with anime to the point where I just went to try to start reading other stuff where before anything is animated, I just go read those. I tried manga. I dumped that crap because manga is black and white. The only manga that I actually ever tried to read that was black and white was One Punch Man. That's because that manga is pretty. It's beautiful. But normally I read manhwas, whatever, manhwa. I don't know how to pronounce them. Alright, I'm not Asian. I just don't know how to pronounce them. But yeah, this game is based off of that manhwa. So if you don't know any, let me just describe it to you. But what I was going to say is the main character is like a hunter. They go in dungeons which spawn around the map, around the world. In this game, it just spawns around the map, and there's certain places where you can go find the dungeons. And the dungeons rank from S tier to E tier, which E is the weakest, S is the strongest, and they have C, B, A, and all of that. In this game, they only have A as the highest. So the main character normally was like the weakest person in the whole show, the weakest person in the dungeons. He'd go with teams, but he would lose and all that. He would get defeated and all that, come back home beat up. But there was this one time where he went with the group and then he got beat up. I mean, his whole team literally got beat up. They half of them died. And he survived, and luckily he got granted a super special power. It's called player. He became a player. So now he started playing the world that he was in. He started grinding dungeons and solo leveling. It's in the name. You level up solo. Now you can play with friends. If you press P, you can create a group in game. You can invite players and people. Now, I was playing with my friend earlier, but right now I'm gonna play by myself since I want to stick to the solo part of the name. Yeah, that's basically the rough introduction of what solo leveling is. Okay, now when you first play the game, it's gonna take you to this screen, solo blocks leveling. Now you just click customize. What I chose was I went assassin. The game has classes like swordsman, assassins, mage, tank, healer, and archer. You can choose different what is it called, the classes that you want, but most people go assassin because you get the dual wield. Dual wielding is cool, what can I say? But I actually think you can dual wield with sword and just sword. I don't know about tank because tank you normally have a shield. I don't know if you're going to have a shield, but because I haven't seen anyone play any other stuff than assassin, sword, and mage. I haven't seen a healer. I haven't seen an archer. I haven't seen a tank. I've only seen a swordman, assassin, and a mage. I don't know why, my guy. There's other options in the game. Now, I went to assassins because I've said this multiple times. I'm always going to go an assassin in games. Now, I want this game to add slots as Deep Woken. So you can make a slot like this is my number 1 slot. I'm an assassin. If they make another slot, I would be able to choose tank. But I actually don't want to go tank. I want to go with one of the mage categories. So I'm going to go with archer. Because I know you think an archer is not really a mage, but most games, most fantasy based games, an archer is like a mage. I don't recommend you doing the E dungeon, the E rank dungeon, because it doesn't give you much EXP. It takes a long time to level up in that dungeon. So just do the C rank dungeon, maybe die a couple times. But after you die a couple times, you just get so much EXP from that. So just press K. You start at level 1. This is really gonna help you. After you press K, you pick the place where you want to set this to be. You can place it at anywhere. So you press here, and then you can put it on 1 or 2 or 3. All you have to do is click save, and yeah. Now it does refresh all your stats. I mean, all your moves that you have placed. The what do you want it? The hotkey for where you want it to be pressed at. It does reset all of them, so you have to put them back once you change them. So I had this on 1, I had this on C, and I had this on 4 because those are the closest moves to the closest keys to my fingers where I play. Normally I would put 1, 2, 3, 4 like ABA, but since I get to choose, I like this. Okay, here you get your armor. This is beginner armor, this is beginner weapons. So if you want to dual wield straight up, if you have some money, you can come get this. And when you press B, there's a tutorial for all of this in the game. When you start, they show you the little keys that you're going to start off with, but they don't teach you as much. They don't show you what I'm showing you. You can press 1, then put it here, another one, put it here. Here's your armor. Don't make the same mistake that I did, and I bought the heavy armor because it's just armors, bro. I didn't read the description, which you should do in this game since there's so many classes. You might make a mistake and buy the wrong class. So this one is for tanks. That's the one that I messed up and bought because I like yellow. All right, here they got tank armor, swordman armor. What is this one? Mage armor. Let's see what. Healer armor, and then assassin armor, and then archer armor. I actually really want to try archer. I wonder how that's gonna work. Cause I haven't seen any bows or anything. I haven't seen anyone go archer. I'm gonna make an alt account right now. I want to see archer. Let's see. If you come to this guy, this is a special event person. If you can trade in these scrolls that you get from finishing dungeons, and you can get stuff. You can get like a mask, you can get clothing. I don't know if these are specific to your class, but I don't think they are. You can get a stone, it looks like. You need 50 to get any of these. It is random, so if you don't like any of these and you want these, it looks like there's like a rarity to this. Since you see these ones up here, they look rare, so they're probably gonna be rare. Common, because this look common. Simple. The rest is dungeons spawned every 3 minutes. I don't know about the A dungeons, but the E, C, and D dungeons spawn every 3 minutes. I guess I can show you how the dungeons are. I'm just gonna link you to the Trello, because the Trello just has everything you need basically. This is what most people are gonna be confused on, because I was too. The stats, there's no description for any of this. I had to go to the Trello, so that's not really good when a game has stuff like that. When you have to go to like look somewhere else for you to know what that does, what that is, that's pretty annoying. So here we are. STR means strength, as you should guess that. AGI, this is annoying. Okay, actually let me repeat this part, whatever crap that was. STR is strength, but that's not all it just does. It also increases the damage for tanks and swordsmen. I just thought strength means for whatever class you are, it's gonna increase the damage, but that's not how it works. STR is only for tanks and swordsmen. So if you're a mage, if you're an assassin, if you're an archer, don't put any stat points into STR. And AGI is the one for assassins and archers, and INT is the one for mages basically. I mean VIT is the health one, so everyone can put points into this. This will increase your health. There are some stat bonuses for weapons. If you do get like a rare weapon from a dungeon, You will get a stat bonus. It can get up to, I don't know the max, because I haven't gotten every single blade in game yet. I'm only level 50. The max level is 350, as you see right here. So SP is stamina, MP is mana. Mana is pretty important once you reach like level 50s, and you have 3 moves. Your third move and your second move do drain some mana, so you're going to need that. I've gone over everything. Now the stat reset NPCs, just the NPCs regularly. There are some NPCs around the map that you can sell stuff through to. I want you guys to explore that. Just explore the map for yourself. I won't go over anything like that. Just gonna go over stuff you really need to start playing off the game, because there's not enough players, and I'm guessing that's because they don't come in with any instructions. Oh, they come in with no instructions and they don't want to learn, I guess. Now this crystal crap, how to become a miner? Yeah. Alright, immediately you spawn as a hunter. However, hunters are not able to mine crystals found in dungeons. As important as the party miners or become one yourself. Do note you are allowed to attack as a miner, so you will need a party. You're not allowed to attack as a miner. Oh, so basically they're telling you make an alt, make it reach max level, and then you can mine. Because getting crystals is part of the missions when you do dungeons. There's always a mission down there after the main mission, which is clear the dungeon. There's a secondary mission for getting crystals. Not a must. Yeah, that's it. Learn the rest for yourself. Party right here if you press P. K right here if you to see your moves. B to see your inventory. No. Yeah, that's all. I guess that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Yeah, I haven't uploaded in a while, but that was because there was no real game that I actually wanted to upload a video on. Even though DISPAWN did come out, and I was like, there's nothing really I want to do in that game other than just play it. There's nothing I want. There's nothing in the game I would make a game about. What?